Right, so I'm back with this time episode 24. Things are getting real spicy in this Galatasaray rebuild as we are entering. Well, we're finishing up the first half of the Galatasaray rebuild for the 5th season. Oh my gosh, we're already in the 5th season. Oh, but next up, we are facing a very tough opponent, which is, of course, Roma, who are just behind us just by a few points in the league table. But if we win this, we can almost guarantee us a spot in the top 24, if not the top 8, so we can progress through to the next stage of the Champions League. And, I mean, if we get this fast enough, if we go through this fast enough, we should be able to maybe, just maybe, go into the round of 16, maybe play one of the games. I'm not saying that we will, but we could. But anyways, how about we just hop straight into it and play that Roma game? So we are here, December 5th of this Champions League, or of this campaign, should I say, facing Roma away from home this time. It's going to be a very tough game. Like I said, they're in 4th, we're in 3rd. Oh, it's going to be very, very tough. Especially with this team that they've made. I mean, they have Grimaldo, Pellegrini, Cristante, Hermoso, Diallo, we don't know. Vulca, interesting. Evan Ndeka, Palacios, Dybala. Wait, they have 2 of the Bayer Leverkusen winners. Asprilla, Dybala, of course, and Dovbyk. Oof, they have a pretty good team, I cannot lie, but I have faith that we can beat this team. They're tough, but we're tougher. Of course we are tougher. Look at this team. I mean, Gambiaso, Sanchez, Guto, I don't know how to pronounce it, to be honest. Jashari, Torreira, Felix, Matthias Tell, Guler, Yildiz, and Bailo. I'm just saying, we are elite. Anyways, let's face off against this tough opponent. Hopefully we can grab the win and grab another 3 points and, put on a strong shout for being the best team in Europe right now. There it is, in Rome, I think, at least the Stadion Olimpique in Rome, or for Roma. Oh, we actually have very similar colors, I just realized, orange and red, just like Roma have. I really want to get a Roma jersey, and I really want to get a Galatasaray jersey. Oof. I mean, that Roma jersey looks pretty nice, but also the Galatasaray one? I mean, also, due to this rebuild, I mean, I should. But anyways, Matthias Tell off to Guler, not Guler, Joao Felix, and we kick off. Let's go. Oh, great ball in for Kenan. Yildiz hits it. Oh, great save. Guler finds it. And into the middle for Matthias Tell, who has a pop. It's saved, but Joao Felix. He's not offside. He's not offside. And it's a goal. Joao Felix with the gloves on takes a bow. And it's 1-0 to the Galatasaray. Vamos. It's snowing pretty hard in that game, but surprisingly. I mean, Matthias Tell has a pop. We had 2 good chances there. But thankfully enough, Joao Felix was there to score the goal. I mean, wide open. If he missed that, I would have been very disappointed, but he didn't. So that's all that matters. I mean, it was 3 chances all rolled into 1. Realistically, we shouldn't have scored 2 more of the goals. Those should have been that goal. But it doesn't matter. Rebound goal, we'll take it. Let's get the 3 points. Vamos. Cambiaso. Oh, he's wide open there. Oh, Dovbyk already gets one back for them. The Ukrainian. I'm pretty sure he's Ukrainian. He had a really good season for Girona 2 seasons ago now. But for Roma, he has not really been too great. But, I mean, in this game, apparently Paulo Dybala wants to go back to Juve, or like it's rumored that he might go back to Juve. Pretty good signing, I think. Back to Yildiz. In for Torreira. Was a pop from there. That was a powerful shot. Will it steal it? Never mind. Watch the ball in. Oh, what? How's he going through there? Dybala scores. Gosh dang it. How did he go through there, man? How did he go through there? That was Dybala, right? I could be wrong in saying that wasn't Dybala, but I'm pretty sure it was. Left-footed straight at the near post. What a finish. Top right corner. Come on. Oh, back for Yildiz. Yildiz, come on. Oh! Tricky feet from the Turkish player right there. He's the real wonder kid right here. I was asking for the real wonder kid from Joao Felix, but it's actually Kenan Yildiz, the number 7. Let's go. It gives me vibes of Roland Salah. I still miss you, brother. We all miss you, but it's okay. Your shoes have been filled by Mr. Kenan Yildiz right here. Fancy feet, drags it past, and bang! I thought I lost it there. I really did think I lost it there. I should have shot with Matthias Tell very first, but like I don't care. Gina Yildiz with a pretty insane goal right there. Pauliwala grabbed him, grabbed the great goal, and then Gina Yildiz said, "Hold my beer." Oh, what a save block, whatever that was. I took Balo way too far forward, but I guess it was a block. And it was Grimaldo who was doing the fancy feet. Keeps going. Keeps going. There's a lot of space there. Aspedia can't get to him. He can't get to him. He scores! God damn. Oh! How did he get the shot up from there? That was such a fast kick, too. Oh my goodness. Get it. Good job. Oh, and Ruben Gubelman's free. He's free. He's free. He's free. Can he take it all the way? Yes, he can, but it's not a goal, unfortunately. That's yours, Cambiaso. Good job. Joao Felix. For Kenan. Oh! Fancy feet to get away from the player there. And Lucas Torreira with the first touch finish there. I thought it was game over because it didn't go to Tell, but it went to Torreira, our Capitan. El Capitan. Lucas Torreira, should I say. Puts it all the way back. First touch. Oh, outside of the boot, too. The defender tried to get there, but it just wasn't enough. And Torreira, bang, one little touch. It could have been going out. It actually could have, but we'll take it. I mean, I think it should be Torreira's goal. It is. Nice. Come on, there's no way that keeps going. There's no way that keeps going. Rev! Let's go! Out of there! Let's go! Game over! 3-2! Away from home against Roma! Galatasaray! Let's go! Woo! Another 3 points on the board. Oh, we are fighting hard for this Champions League, and we are arguably one of the best teams in Europe, if not the best. Lucas Torreira with the goal, the game-winning goal there. Oh, man. Let's go. That win actually puts us on the very top of the table now. 16 points. We're still the only... We're officially... Oh, no, never mind. Leverkusen is in 8th place, who also haven't lost a game. I was about to say we're undefeated, but to be fair, Leverkusen have drawn 3 games. We've only drawn 1 game. We've won 5. But, I mean, difference between us and 9th place is 4 points now. With 2 games left to go. 1 game, I think, should almost guarantee us. I don't want to deal with the math right now, but Juventus were the ones who actually beat Real Madrid. Wait, who beat Inter? Can we see that? Who beat Inter? Hang on. I want to see who beat Inter. Arsenal! Neither of which are in the top 8, but Arsenal's top 12. Where's Juventus? They're in 28th and they beat Real Madrid. That's their first win in this Champions League! Oh my goodness. But now we are facing Sivasspor, who is a very tough opponent, and we are needing 3 points in the league. So we're going to simulate this game. I will cut to the end of the game. And hopefully we will have scored quite a few goals, because very soon we are facing a pretty tough opponent yet again. Game over, and a very, very happy result as we got a 5-0 victory against Sivasspor. Quite a few goals came in. I mean, obviously, 5-0. Final with the clean sheet finally. Arda Tell, who came off, grabbed the goal alongside Martins, Yildiz, and Robin Koch. Is it Robin or is it Dominic? It might be Dominic. Anyways, we play Eyüpspor next, and I mean the form that Gina Yildiz is on, even Tell and Guler, they also grabbed the goal in their last game. I have to keep him in the game. Cambiaso, I believe he just grew to an 84, so congratulations. And Justin Bilo grew to an 83. Congrats to him. Let's go. But we're going to go ahead and simulate quick sim this game. It's at home. Came off a final 5-0 victory. Let's go ahead and grab the win. Hopefully, we do. 2-0 victory thanks to Matthias Tell, Joao Felix. Pro comes in. But overall, a very good performance. Another clean sheet for Bilo. And we keep moving. Another 3 points on the board for the Turkish Super League. And now we're facing Fenerbahce one last time in this league phase at least. Because we did face them, I believe, last episode. So we're facing them yet again. Back-to-back episodes, yet another Jose derby. There's a lot of things happening because we have entered the January transfer window. We've already sold a few players. And there is a player that actually came back from loan. And he looks pretty good. But he might just have to leave yet again because I just think that's how it goes. Also, it looks weird that Lamine Yamal is in the inside and Valverde is on the right. But I'm sure it's a little bit of a glitch, but it's fine. What's not fine, though, is that Gabriel Peck and Kohn, they're finally playing together as they used to when they played for our Galatasaray side. Now they're playing for Fenerbahce, and they're finally playing together. At least that's what it looks like. But it's still a 3-back. We did beat them, 4-1 earlier this season, so hopefully we can do a similar scoreline, or just overall beat them. Because it is a very close league, as Fenerbahce are just 2 points behind us. If they win this, they actually overtake us. But if we win, we can go 5 points ahead. Very similar to the last situation when we faced Fenerbahce, in which we could go 4 points ahead. But now, we can gain a further 3 and go up to 5. Anyways, I think there's no other way around it. We gotta play this game. We may not have as many highlights in this game just because, I mean, we're not focusing so much on the league, but it is still very important to us, and I would like to win it, of course, especially up against Fenerbahce, up against Jose Mourinho, which we have kind of demonstrated that we are the better Jose now. But Ruben Gubelman comes in just because he at least has gotten a lot of playing time, but also Gubelman has also shown that he is on it this season, but also he's kind of complaining a little bit about playing time. But it's okay. We move on, and we move into this game. Hopefully, let's grab as many goals as we can, but also, you know, still keep it light, because we don't want to outright destroy them. Just kidding. Of course we do. There are the Fenerbahce fans. The Fener fans. Oh, going into the stadium. This is away from home for us, so it will be a little bit difficult. Fenerbahce is a very tough team, and of course, away from home, even tougher. But I know this team can get this, especially with Ruben Gubelman. I mean, they're youngster. They're vice captain, arguably. The academy youth product. So. Oh! Also, I did figure it out. It's Dominic. Dominic Koch. And Torreira. You've seen Tell in acres of space, but he cuts inside instead to make sure he's got more! And he scores! Let's go. What a through ball by Lucas Torreira, the captain, and Matthias Tell with the run. He sees the defender catching up, so he cuts inside, takes it on his left, and bang! Something he does very well. He knows how to find the back of the net, but even more so, he knows how to run into space, cut inside, also use his strength to the best of his ability, and make sure that no one gets him off the ball, and just, boom, slots it into the back of the net. Like, bang. And it's 1-0 to Matthias Tell. Sorry, to Galatasaray. Thanks to Matthias Tell, who scored 12 goals in 18 matches. Gotta get up a little bit more, but I will definitely take that. Thank you, Matthias Tell. Good job, Jashadi. You seen Gubelman? Clean through. Slots it. Never mind. He doesn't slot it. Wait, yes he does. Never mind, because he can't score for some reason. Oh, Gubelman. That's 2. It would have been the same chance, so it's not 2 goals. It could have been 1 goal, but what? Oh, wow. No! Great save by Bilo there. Thank you. Nearly takes it away. Or could have. Oh, but Bilo! Oh, Felix. Oh, got straight in the middle of it. And we're free? Kind of. Uller. Yes. Yes. You seen him? Ruben. Gubelman. You're through. You score. You bang. There it is. Ruben Gubelman, the Liechtenstein youngster. Our number 10. Ruben Gubelman. And yes, I do have Gubelman glasses on. Of course, I have to have Ruben Gubelman glasses on. He is my youngster. He is my number 10. He is the player that I want to win the Ballon d'Or at some point. Even if this series ends, I dream of a Ruben Gubelman Ballon d'Or season. I just do, okay? Ruben Gubelman's my guy. He came out of the academy. He scores goals for fun. Great, gets great assists, and pops up when necessary. Plus, he's the number 10. I love him. Oh, Lucas Torreira stealing it right off the bat there. Shotty into Joao, into Gubelman, who's not playing through, but Matthias Tell is, and it's up. Bang! 3-0. There it is. That was some quick play right there. That was very fast passing. Tiki-taka, playing for Galatasaray. Woo! Very cool. Very good. And we are destroying Fenerbahce, it can be said. Great pass there by Ruben Gubelman, who just puts it back slightly and passes it straight into the path of Matthias Tell, who bangs it into the far post, who really didn't need to put that much power on it, but he did, and it's a goal. 3-0 before the first half is even over. And Cambiaso wins that easily, thank you. Oh, come on. Oh! safe hands with Bilo there. Joe Felix, just to let him shoot. That's all that matters. Don't let him shoot. Oh, yeah, he passed it though straight into the middle. Anderson Talisca is there. Finish it off. Ugh. 3-1. Not as dominant a performance as we first started. Off Matthias Tell to Joao. Joao out for Gubelman. Wow. He gets free. Even more free than I thought. And he finishes in the back of the net. Straight from kickoff. Joao Felix with the assist. Beautiful lob ball into Gubelman. Gubelman finds the space. He takes it all the way through. I could have cut it back from Matthias Tell, but I was greedy. I'm be honest. I just really want Gubelman to get as many goals as he can in these types of games. And he's got one to put us 3 ahead yet again with so many minutes left in this game. But still left-footed into the back of the net. Or actually the side netting, which is a beautiful finish. Thank you, Ruben. Wow, Jashadi to Gubelman. To Tell. Oh, nice. He did keep a hold of it. Good job, Tell. Wow, cuts inside. Oh, ball in for Ruben Gubelman. But he passed it off to Matthias Tell because that's the easier option, the smarter option. Gubelman with the assist. Matthias Tell, I think, with this hat trick there. Amazing job. Let's go. Wow, what a play. What a game. And I believe that's 5-1 to Galatasaray now. Wow. I could have gone with Gubelman, but the goalkeeper kind of cut off his option there. But thankfully, Matthias Tell did follow him up. It was just an easy sideways pass to Tell. And Tell just pokes it. We'll take it. Wow. This Soar guy is pretty good. Jeez, man. That number 10 Soar is really good. Anderson Talisca was the one who finished the goal, but Soar was the assister, and he made so much space. And wow, Justin Bilo was in no man's land, and Talisca to finish it like that. Great job, I can't lie. Don't let him. Oh, Bilo with the great save there. And he's playing against former side. Arda Guler. He's there. Oh, wow. Cone is, wow, really caught up to him. But Matthias Tell finishes that. No, he doesn't, actually. Ruben Gubelman, though. Into Joao. Who Joao can't get a clean touch of the ball. Oh, good play by Joao Felix. And there we go. Tell for the hat trick. There it is. Sorry, Gubelman and Joao Felix. But Matthias Tell finally gets the hat trick. I was wrong. The last goal was not a hat trick. Joao Felix scored our first goal. I forgot. Matthias Tell, that should be his hat trick now. I think, yeah, Joao Felix scored 1. Matthias Tell with 3. And then Ruben Gubelman with 2. That puts us up to 6. There it is. And Joao Felix with the assist on this one. Bang, a little touch. That one's a lot tougher. It may seem like a little toe poke or it may seem like a little tap in, but the goalkeeper was there. He was ready for it. Thankfully, wasn't ready enough. Oh, wow. He's clean through there. Never mind. Oh, you're kidding! You're kidding. It hits off a Coke, and then it's Soar, too. Gosh dang it, man. Got a goal and an assist. But we still won 6-3. It's the end of the game, 6-3. I think it got 2 deflections there. Look, ready? And, oh no, it didn't hit off of Coke. And Bilo. Unfortunate for him. But basically game over. Doesn't really matter. Joao Felix, take on the whole team. Take on the whole team. Take on the whole team. Never mind. Game over. 6-3 victors away from home. And we're 5 points clear in the Turkish Super League. I'm not sure exactly how much you'll see of this game, but I'm saying goodbye to Jose Mourinho, the lower Mourinho, because we're up. We are up and we are going for the Champions League title, just like Mourinho did it for Porto. We're doing it for Galatasaray. Oh, he did score 4 goals. Wait, so did Joao Felix not score 1? Oh my gosh, the Joao Felix goal was in the Roma game. I'm so lost. Yeah, Matthias still got 4 in that one. So sorry. Gubelman grabbed 2. Anyways. And now we're facing Borussia Dortmund, who are in 16th place. We're in 2nd place. It seems like some games may have been played. But we are not going to play this game, surprisingly. We are going to simulate it. Yeah. But if anything goes wrong, we will jump in. But hopefully we don't have to. Gubelman made the team of the week. Same with Matthias Tell. Their team looks like this. Oh my gosh, I forgot we sold Barish. Yilmaz? Yilmaz? I think Yilmaz. To them, I forgot. And he's still there. They still have Schlotterbeck, they have Benzoaini, Maximilian Bayer still there, Varela, Sabitzer, Felix Nemecha, Rierson. They have some goalkeeper named Fontana, Mancini, and Nico Williams. Not to mention Joao Cancelo, Weston McKinney, Anton, Archie Gray, Dabsoba, and Johan Bakayoko. Interesting. That's a tough team. I would love to play against this team, but not in the group stage. I want to play them in the round of 16 or something. Maybe even quarterfinals. But let's move. We're going way too ahead of there. Go ahead and simulate this game. Let's head to it and hopefully win this game. I mean, after that performance, how can I keep him out? Ruben Gubelman has to be in the starting 11 for this one. His sharpness is getting very good. I mean, don't get me wrong, Yilmaz is also a very good... Yildiz. Kenan Yildiz is also a very good player who's been on fire this season, but Ruben Gubelman grabbed 2 goals and 2 assists in that last game against Fenerbahce. That's a really good team. We're facing another good team away from home yet again, just like we did last time. This time we're going to simulate it. Hopefully Gubelman can do something. And not only that, but the rest of the team. Also, Goto to an 85 and Gubelman to an 85 as well. It's only one behind. Yildiz, you better watch out. I mean, he's already taken his starting spot, at least for this game. We will see. Simulate the game, and let's watch the goals. You seen him again? You seen him again? Seen him again? Matthias Tal! There we go. Arda Guler with the assist, and Matthias Tal with the goal there. 1-0. Matthias Tal with yet another goal. Joao Felix with the assist there. I was about to mention how Matthias Tal was about to take a shot. Good job. Ronaldo. Oh! Maximilian Bayer with a goal there. Unfortunate. No, get it. Get it again. Don't let him score. Thank you. Yes! Game over. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was so close. What a close game. We won 2-1 away from home. Matthias Tal with a brace. Could have been a hat-trick. Should have been a hat-trick. And oh my gosh. Oh, they hit the crossbar or post or whatever. Oh, but thankfully, it wasn't enough. Maximilian Bayer did score a goal for them. They also Ricky Puig, funnily enough. Yilmaz was actually on the bench for them, but he came on for Joao Cancelo. But fair enough. Good enough. And we're good. Breathe. A little bit of an aside, but this is Liang Shen who is leading us to join RB Leipzig. I know you guys probably don't recognize who this is, or I've probably never mentioned him, but he's actually a youth academy prospect who went out on loan as a left back. He is of Chinese descent, if I'm not mistaken, but he's joining RB Leipzig for 36.2 million. I don't think he ever played a single game for us, or a single minute, but I mean, he was a very promising left back that could have been basically the Cartal for us, but he went on several loans, came back, and we sold him in this transfer window. Thank you. Wish you the best, Shen. So now we're facing Adana Demirspor in the league. We have a few tired faces here and there, but we are actually going to go with our backup side. And I have basically made an official decision. We are not getting a new goalkeeper. Bilo has been fantastic. He even grew to an 83. Even if we were to get another goalkeeper, they'd just be growing by 1 and it'd be an 84. And it would kind of throw off the dynamics. Plus, Bilo has been here the entire series. He's just phenomenal. Plus, Dursun is an excellent backup for us. But anyways, we are going to be quick simming this game. They're in 14th place. We are in first. Pretty hefty lead as well. We're going with the backup squad, but I think we can easily get the win. If not, just a win I will take, and we do. And it was an easy win. Gabriel Vega with 2 goals. Joao Felix comes on and grabs 1 for himself as well. Speaking of Cartal, he comes in and, gets a few minutes. Same with Jashari. Dursun with yet another clean sheet. Sorry, not another clean sheet, but grabs a clean sheet in this game. And it's a comfortable victory, which is exactly what I expected. Thank you. Another 3 points. Now we are facing our final opponent in the group stage of the Champions League. It is Marseille, who are actually in 30th, but it is away from home. We cannot underestimate them. We are in first, but still, tough opponents. But I can confidently say and officially say we have made it into the top 8. Regardless of this result, we will be going into the next round. Not even playoff round. We're going to the round of 16 of the Champions League. Guaranteed. We are, 1 point off of second place. Sorry, 1 point ahead of first place. And 3 points ahead of third place. 4 points ahead of fourth place. So even if we lose this, the lowest we can drop to is third place. I'll take that very much so. And we can't even drop out of the top 8 guaranteed. We can't drop out of the top 3 guaranteed. So we might just quick sim this game, but of course, do not underestimate them, even though they are in 30th. It is away from home, tough opponent. Who look like this? They have Harvey Elliott on the bench, who might be starting, but they have Harry Kane, who I'm pretty sure will definitely be starting. They still have Geronimo Rulli. They have James McAtee as well, Amin Herit, and they still have Rabiot as well. But, I mean, it's not the best of teams, but they do have some pretty interesting players like Rabiot and Harry Kane. So we gotta be careful with that. And Harvey Elliott, though. And Luis Enrique. So a lot of good players. But we are gonna be going full strength. Let's go. Quick sim this game. Grab the win. Hopefully, even a tie will take. But it is a tie. I did mention that a tie was okay. Harry Kane did, in fact, grab the goal. The tying goal, Matthias Tell, also grabbed the goal. But yeah, we'll take the tie. I don't think we'll retain our first place position, but we are unbeaten in the group stage of the Champions League officially. Not a single loss, only 2 draws. The rest of them were wins. We are a beast. Arguably, I think we're still the only undefeated team in Champions League, if not all of Europe. So, let's go. Let's go. We did, in fact, drop down to second place. Real Madrid took first spot because they did win 7 out of 8. They only lost one. That was the one up against Juventus. They won their last game. I believe it was Young Boys. But we are safe from the playoff round, and we will see who will be our opponents. Could be anyone from Monaco all the way down to Juventus. They actually did make it through, sneak through. Real Betis is there. Rangers, Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, Barcelona. We're in the top 24, but not in the top 8. But interestingly enough, whatever. We will take it. We're at top 2. I mean, still undefeated though. Still undefeated. I think Leverkusen finally lost. Yeah, they did. They did, in fact, lose. So we will take that. Oh, they lost right there against Roma. We'll take it. And in the league, Fenerbahce, despite losing to us, I mean, not despite, I mean, they're still pushing pretty hard. We are still only 5 points ahead of them. And I say only because that means they haven't lost a single game since their game against us. We got to keep pushing forward, though, and ensure that we keep that momentum and win the league quite comfortably. I don't think we're going to play another league game because Fenerbahce, we're all done. Then we're going to solely focus on the Champions League, and we might end this episode pretty soon. Maybe play one last game quickly. That depends if we make it all the way to the round of 16. That should be around, like, late February to early March, but we will see. Trabzonspor is next. It is a tough opponent. Tystel is a little bit tired, so we might sub him off. And by might, I mean we will. And Dursun also comes in because Martins and Dursun actually do deserve to be playing a little bit more. But anyways, we're going to simulate this game, probably all the way to the end. If there's any interesting goals, we'll show you. But other than that, let's go ahead and play this game, or simulate this game, grab the win, as we probably should. Game over, 2-0 victory. Made a few subs towards the end there. Martins with the brace and the 3 points go to the Galatasaray. Let's go. It is officially deadline day, and Arda Güler could be leaving to Manchester United. Oh, it's a hefty fee. We're gonna have to accept it. Not for that price. We're gonna edit it a little bit. We're gonna change it slightly, and if they still want him, we might have to let him go. So we're gonna simulate through the hours slowly and see what Manchester United want. But before that, for some much-needed squad depth, and overall, after a fantastic first 6 months at Luton Town, he grew by 7. Mikael Brun will actually be coming back to Galatasaray, hopefully. Can we recall him? Yes, we can. There he is, Mikael Brun. He has potential to be special. Where's number 4 now? He will be a very solid addition to our backups for our center backs, just in case anyone gets injured, but also just so we can have 5 center backs who are fit and firing and doing well, and can be a part of this Galatasaray side that will hopefully win the Champions League. And will hopefully, I mean, I'm gonna push everything I can to win the Champions League. But yeah, I want this player to be alongside it. Same with Millie Eriksson, but we don't need 6 center backs in my opinion. Brun will fit the bill just perfectly. And despite, his first few games weren't that great, I think he will be much better now. The transfer deadline day has come and gone. We are now facing Samsunspor away from home in the Turku Pasi, and we are going with our backup squad as they will be leading the front in this competition. Dursun, of course, is starting, but so is Mikael Brun in the center back position. Alvarez comes into the CDM position, and Kessier is relegated to the bench, unfortunately, but I'm sure he will come on. We're not going to quick sim this gun. this one, we are gonna simulate it and basically just simulate all the way to the end, see what happens. Hopefully we can grab the win and progress through. If we do, that means it's a little bit more pressure for this backup side to do well, and I think they very much can. I mean, Mikel Brun is a backup to this backup side. They still have Alvarez playing center back, Kessier, everybody's 82 and above, apart from Brun, but Brun still 77. Fantastic. And he's not even a starter. But regardless, alright, Williams is actually 81. That's okay. I digress. We move on, win this game, and hopefully we win this game. And yeah, Gubelman captain in the side. Maybe he grabs a goal or two. Let's go. And it was a 3-1 victory away from home. We did put in quite a few players, like an Aydin, who finally gets a few appearances more off the bench now. Ribeiro also came in, thankfully. Akman, Gartal, and Kessier also came in for Brun. But before that, we were able to grab 3 goals thanks to Martins and Gabriel Vega. And Marius tried to discount them, but it wasn't enough. So this is what the rest of February is looking like. We have Rizespor, Godstepe, Bodrum, and then we have another cup game against Kayserispor. And then we have Istanbul Başakşehir here. I think that's the toughest game in this month. And we don't have the Champions League draw quite yet. I think the playoffs are still being played. Probably this week right here. Or this week, these 2 weeks probably. And then we'll probably get one in the 28th. Just before February ends. And then we'll have another one in March. We might just quick sim past all of these games, to be honest. Hopefully grab the victories. And even this one we might quick sim as well. Kayserispor, they're a good side, but I mean, it's the cup. We don't really need to win the cup. I would love to win it. I mean, a treble would be amazing if, of course, we have to win the league and the Champions League, but it's not necessary. Speaking of not necessary, it's not necessary to watch this entire game, so we're just going to quick sim this game. It's at home. We should win. We don't. We actually don't. I was way too nonchalant about it yet again when we lost to Rises. I think they just did the double on us. I think they beat us twice in the season. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they might have beat us early on in the season too. Gosh dang it. Rizespor, why? We'll step at next. It is away from home. It is a very tough game. Joao Felix actually grew to 90 now. I don't want to quick submit, but we're going to because I have faith in this side. And hopefully we'll grab the win. And we do, thankfully. 3-1. Kenan Yildiz back to fine form. And Sanchez grabs a goal as well. Yildiz grabbed 2 before Kaya scored, but Sanchez grabs the 1 to put this game to bed, even though Romulo actually missed a penalty. But another 3 points on the board, which still should be at least 2 points ahead of Fenerbahce now. We're facing Bodrum FK next, but I think we already saw our next opponents in the Champions League. And yay! We got Barcelona! Yay! Round of 16. I mean, our Twitter account, or whatever this account is, UEFA Champions League draw has been made up, and our round of 16 matchup is Barcelona. Please tell me what's going on. Yeah, it's not great. Oh, we're playing against my favorite team. Come on, I was hoping we never got to face them, but we are facing them now. I have to beat them, but it's going to be difficult. Barcelona is officially a round of 16 matchup. Before that, though, let's go ahead and beat Bodrum FK and just grab the 3 points. They're 19th, bottom of the league, 3-0 victory. Thankfully, Yildiz with yet another brace, back-to-back braces for him. Philo finally back to fine form by getting yet another clean sheet in the season. We'll take it, 3 points on the board. We'll keep going. Kayserispor next, and Bertrand grew to an 85. A few of these players are a little bit sad because they haven't been playing, but we will play them in this game. Alvarez grew to an 85 as well. In a simulate game, but go all the way until the end. This could be one of the last games of this episode. I don't want it to go too long, and it might have already gone too long, but we move. Funnily enough, yet another 3-1 victory in the cup. Galatasaray away from home. Ruben Gubelman with the brace this time, and Martins with the goal this time. But we did make a few changes. Joao Felix, Ribeiro, Akman, Koch, and Gartal. I made a few of those starting 11 players come in just because it looked a little bit shaky there, as they did grab a goal to half the deficit early on into the second half. But Ruben Gubelman thankfully restored the 2-goal lead, and we carried it on until the end of the game. This will be our final game, and I will explain why after we do face Istanbul Başakşehir here. Grab a quick win, hopefully by quick simming this, even though we are away from home. They're in 8th place, we're in 1st, but it is a 1-0 victory thanks to Kenan Yildiz. And Dominic Koch, he grabs a red card, which means he's out for the next league game. but he should be okay with this next game up against Barcelona, which is away from home. That is the first leg. I told you it would be around the 27th and 28th. I did say 28th, but it was actually 27th. But that's the first leg. Second leg is at home, thankfully, after this game in between, which will be against the Lionsspor. But we will leave it off here. I was thinking about playing it, but I think we've done a lot already. We're already at the end of February. We're going to kick us off next episode up against Barcelona, hopefully progress through and make it to the quarterfinals. My ideal thing is that we make it through and then play the quarterfinals. Maybe at least the first leg of the quarterfinals of the Champions League for the next episode, and then the 5th episode. Well, actually, we'll leave it off here right now. That's the most important thing. We're leaving it off here up against FC Barcelona. But a quick look at the standings in the Champions League. It's Aston Villa versus PSG, Bayern Munich versus Liverpool, obviously Barcelona versus us, Galatasaray, Leverkusen versus Roma, Sporting versus Arsenal, Brest versus Milan, Monaco versus Real Madrid, Man City versus Inter Milan. We definitely could have gotten easier opponents, but I mean, Sporting would have been the ideal one there, or Brest, or even Monaco. But I mean, other than that, I think Barcelona is not. I mean, it's not the easiest, definitely not, but it is a very interesting tie, and it deserves its own episode. Meanwhile, we have already officially made it to the semifinals of the Turk Kupasi after winning the first 2 games. Now we're facing Trabzonspor to hopefully make it through to the finals of the Turkish Cup, and we are still leading at the top of the table of the Turkish Super League with 5 points ahead of Fenerbahce because they still not have let up. We're still the same difference there. Only 5 points is the thing that separates us. Besiktas are not too far behind either if they win their 2 games in hand. Trabzonspor a little bit further back. Besiktas, if they win their 2 games in hand, we'll be up to 58. Sorry, no, 57. Still 10 points behind us, but it's not bad. But there is about 10 games left in the season. A little bit less. No, 10 games exactly. Anyways, we will leave it off here. So that is episode 24 now. Sorry if it's a little long. It might actually be shorter than I anticipate because of all the editing, but either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe. I mean, this next episode is going to be even more intense than the past few. I mean, we are entering now the second half of this campaign of this season. Hopefully we're pushing for the Champions League. I mean, we've been pushing for it for the past 4 seasons, but now it seems very likely that we actually have a chance of winning it. I say chance because it's still a very difficult competition to win, but we are facing Barcelona, of course, my favorite team in real life, but we have to take them down in the round of 16. Hopefully we can in the next episode and push on to the quarterfinals. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.